Hello? Is everyone here?
All right, let me start out and check.
Okay, no problem. Maybe do this, I think. So I don't know. I think I have to. Yeah, I'm hearing myself double. So your mic is unmuted. So let me know if anyone is hearing me now. If you hear me double, just let me know. Probably I'm double. But I know everyone on Zoom is hearing me well. So just let me know. Okay, turn your mic down. Yeah, I know that's what I'm trying to do. So my mic is too loud. Oh boy. You know, guys, forgive me. This is the first time I'm trying this. I am trying to screen. Let's see. It's echoing now.
We hear you fine on Zoom, no echo.
Yeah, I know Zoom is perfectly fine. It's just that I have another screen actually besides Zoom where I am going live on different platform, and I'm using two screen. That's my thing. So maybe if I cut off one screen, probably I might, because I'm hearing you guys hear me echo. Anne Marie, you hear me echo?
No, no echo. I hear you fine.
You hear me fine. Um, Hillary, am I still echoing? So I was muted before, so I'm unmuted now, but it's still echoing. So mic is muted. Oh, you okay now? Okay. So I'm still hearing myself echoing, but at least I'm okay, so I'm good. For now, at least this is a testing. Everything is tested. Oh my goodness, this is too funny. All right. So anyway, so this is what happened actually. I have another screen here. And the other screen is me. So I'm trying to test it out. So that's what's happening here right now. But anyway, I'll bring myself back on solely. So anyway, thank you so much for letting me know, guys, because I didn't know at all. I've been chatting, and nobody's hearing me except on Zoom. Okay, so I see another caller is here. Another Zoom supporter, sorry, is here. Another caller. Sharon, my dear, thanks for joining me. Sharon Dale. Hello, my dear. Thanks for joining me on Zoom. How are you?
I'm doing good. How y'all doing today?
Doing good.
We're doing good. I'm doing good by the grace of God. And I believe everyone else. So, Sharon, where are you joining me from?
From Birmingham.
From Birmingham. Awesome. Thank you for joining me, my dear. I know a long time I haven't connected with my people, so I'm so grateful to connect tonight. I'm sorry I just sent out like a last minute 10 minutes and say, you know what, I'm coming on in 10 minutes. So thank you for joining me. For those who just saw glance my email and just joined, I'm very, very grateful. Okay, guys. So for those who on Facebook, if you want to just or anywhere you're watching me from, again, thank you. Sorry for the for the mute in the beginning. I'm hoping you could stick around. That would be great. Again, you could definitely just drop a comment in the chat. Say where you're from, say hi. You could basically just tell us where you're connecting with us from, and that would be wonderful. All right, guys. So I just want to talk about the event. I have a bag event. You know what? I'm pushing myself to have this event. Because if I decide, you know what, I'm just going to do my thing, time goes by so fast. And sometimes you don't even get time to do. So you know what I said? I have to do this event. Come what may, I must do this event by the grace of God. So I want to talk generally about the event tonight. I know some people had asked me question about the event. One lady have commented and she asked me, a question about the event, about the supply. So I'm going to talk about it generally. If anyone have any question, just general question, or anyone want to talk about sewing in any way, shape, or form, whether in the comment itself, so someone is joining me from Mississippi, sorry. So thanks for joining me on, I believe on Facebook. Thank you so much for joining me. I want to talk about the sewing event and some of the supplies for the sewing event. So the event is actually making a tote bag with pockets. So this is the event. This is the the bag itself we'll be making. It's a tote bag, a professional tote bag. So I have a couple of different bags here. It's a tote bag with pockets. Some of my students know about the bag. Some of my students who have been with me on Zoom in the past probably have made this bag as an event before with me. It's not a hard bag to make. It's a very stylish bag. You can make it basically if you have a dress, you have any fabric, you could actually make it from any particular fabric that you have. The bag itself has, of course, 2 straps. We have pockets. You could choose to have pockets on the inside of the bag, as well as the bag have a professional made zipper. And I'm going to talk about the length of the zipper for those who want to buy some of your supplies. That's perfectly fine. So somebody again is joining me from Toronto. Thank you so much for joining me. Really appreciate you joining me today. And we also have a pocket on the inside if you want. You don't have to put 2 pockets in the bag on the day of the event. We have a professional zipper, and then of course we have lining. So this is lining on the inside of the bag, and lining on the I'm on a live design. Okay. Sorry, my daughter is just calling me. So we have lining on the inside of the bag. We have pockets, and of course we have different types of interfacing. I'm going to talk about the interfacing tonight as well. So I just want to talk generally about the bag, and of course I just show one, but there's different. Like I mentioned, you can make any color, any style of fabric bag that you want itself. So I have a couple of them here. So this one is with a lightweight interfacing, and I want to talk about just the different type of interface, and of course the supplies. So for anyone who would like to make a bag, if you're in the comment, just let me know that you would love to make your own bag. What is 1 little bag, 2 little bag? In my in-studio sewing class, we make a very simple bag. For some of my students who take my beginners class, and many of them, the bag is a simple, beautiful bag, and everybody loves making their own bag. You know, many times you have to buy bags these days, right? So making your own bag is actually very, very much rewarding. And I've been seeing Miss Sharon have been making a lot of bags. So there you go. And of course, all my students have been posting, but I've been seeing Sharon really posting regular on her lovely, lovely project. Don't mind me if I don't comment itself, but I've been watching. Sometimes I'm so busy, I'm just glancing. But of course, I've been enjoying all your beautiful work that you've been posting on Facebook.
Thank you.
You're welcome, right, Anne Marie? Even Anne Marie as well. But you know, Sharon is on the ball, right?
I've been crocheting lately.
Oh,
I took a break. I've been crocheting.
Oh, you took a class?
No, I've been crocheting since I was a kid.
Oh, so you know how to crochet? Oh, that's amazing! Oh my goodness.
Yeah, I'm making a top now, but I've been making a bunch of hats and stuff this summer. So I took a break.
What about your label, Anne Marie? Are you
I do have labels, so labels will be in.
Yeah, fantastic. Oh my goodness. I would love to crochet, to be honest with you. Have you ever thought of teaching a class?
No, I haven't. My son just said that yesterday.
Then that's confirmation. That's confirmation itself. I would love to. I would love to learn crochet. Sharon, can you crochet? Because I know you're talented in many.
I tried it years ago, but I didn't stick with it.
Oh, okay. I would. That's one thing I cannot do at all. So that would be something probably Anne Marie would consider doing probably, and definitely I will be a student. You'll think about it. Okay, sounds good. All right, I see a few other people join me on Zoom. So thank you, Linda. Thank you, Star ID. That's what I'm seeing your name here. I see someone send me a comment as well. I want to learn tailoring, example, curtain, dresses, skirt. Fantastic. Thanks for that comment there. I'm just going to ask you, of course, where you from. For Star ID who make that comment, where you connected with us from. Linda, thank you so much for joining me today. I saw your message. I just have to get back to you because I'm waiting for the packaging. That's my only thing. I could also drop off as well, but that was my only limitation. I saw your message. I didn't get time to answer. So hang tight. You will get everything, okay, dearie? But thank you for joining me tonight, Miss Linda. And where you connecting with us from, Linda?
I'm in Toronto.
You are in Toronto. There you go. Fantastic.
Yes.
Awesome. Thanks for joining me so very much. Oh, you're from Toronto as well. Okay, awesome. Thank you, Star ID, for letting me know. Okay, guys, let's come back to talk about the tote bag event. As I mentioned, the bag will be made in the event. You would first need your sewing pattern. So wherever it is, you could buy your own supplies. That's perfectly fine. But the sewing pattern, we do supply the sewing pattern. Some of my students have. Some of the people who take in the event have purchased the sewing pattern. As well. So what I'm gonna do here, I'm just gonna move myself out of the way, and that was causing the mute here. So I'm gonna just show the sewing pattern itself, guys. So this is the bag sewing pattern. I do have a YouTube video, which I'm gonna also send again in emails on how to connect the patterns together. Okay, so I would put the link of the event to sign up in the description below after this live, or wherever you're watching me, or whatever platform you're watching me from. So this is the pattern here. Okay, it's very easy to assembly. Once you download it, it's very easy to assembly. For those who bought the pattern already and want to assemble the pattern, I do have a YouTube video which I'm gonna send out again in an email. If you didn't get the email, I'll send it out again tonight. For those who bought the pattern and want to assemble the pattern, it's actually on my YouTube channel. I think one of the last video I posted itself. So this is the pattern here. You would get the layout of the pattern, and I'm just going to talk briefly about the layout here. So I guess those on Zoom is not seeing me. Hold on. All right, let me just bring this down here. So this is the layout here. So when you get the pattern, you would see how it lay out. You say from number 1 to number 10. That's exactly how you would join it together itself. And I do have a video, like I mentioned, on my YouTube channel. So this is how it would be. So with this now, you would need to cut out 2 fabric, 2 lining. Again, we'll talk about that more so to the day of the, as we go along, we'll talk more about that. So the goal is that if you know how to cut it out, fantastic. If you don't know, we'll talk about it, of course. So there's no war. So what I want you guys to do is just to prepare the pattern for those who bought the pattern itself. So you would have 2 fabric, 2 lining, of course, and 2 interfacing. And again, we'll talk about interfacing in a little bit. Okay. So you would need, this is the main bag pieces. You would need, of course. Then you would have your pockets. And then your pockets itself, you could cut out 1 pocket for the outside. Or 2 pockets, one for the outside, one for the inside. So you would have the choice of the pocket. The goal is that once you learn how to do 1 pocket, you're always flexible because now you have your pattern. You could be making bags itself. So 1 pocket is fine, 2 pockets is even better. You have 1 on the inside, 1 on the outside. So this is how this is the pattern itself here. And then we have the straps. So that's pretty much it, guys. So we do sell the pattern itself as a support for the event. The event is absolutely free. I will do it live on Zoom. That means we'll be on Zoom itself. I'm sewing the bag together. If you think that you would not be in the event, we have other option, of course, which we'll talk about. If you take part in the event, but you won't be on the day of the event, we'll have other option that we will talk about how you could actually get access, of course, to the recording in general. So that's pretty much it. You have your bag piece, your main bag piece. Sorry, there's another piece here. So I apologize. There's a gusset as well. So this is the gusset itself for the zipper part. So it's 4 pieces you would need as the pattern paper. You would have the strap. You would have the gusset for the bag. You would have the pockets for the bag, and of course you would have the main bag piece itself. Okay. And for those who know how to cut everything out. Again, you would need maybe 1 or 2 pockets. You could cut 2. I put 2 here. You could cut 1. That's not a big deal. And then your gusset, we'll talk more about it. This is for the zipper compartment. Your strap, you would need 2 straps, and so on and so forth. So this is pretty much what it is. Now, I will talk interfacing as well. And if anyone have any question on Zoom, or if you have no clue what I'm talking about, we are going to be hosting a professional tote bag making event. I will do more live about it. So for those who want to take part, you would have the opportunity to take part or to ask more questions in general. Now, I want to talk about the sewing interfacing. We have 2 types of interfacing, and this is what I was talking about. We have the interfacing for those who want to buy their own interfacing. You have the option of buying your own interfacing. I also do sell the pre-cut fabric. The pre-cut fabric, it come already cut out. So it's let me just show you here. So it's already cut out itself. If you want to buy the pre-cut fabric from us, you get the fabric, you get the zipper, you get the interface, and everything you would get if you decide to buy the pre-cut fabric. Now, there was a lady from Australia who said, you know what, it's obvious she wouldn't be able to buy it from me, which is obvious. It's very, very far to ship out. And she want to know, okay, what is the supply that she need? So the supplies, of course, that you need, of course, is a 22-inch zipper. You do need a 22-inch zipper. You need about 2 yards of fabric. I think I have those in the emails in general. So a 22-inch zipper, you need about 2 yards of fabric. And then you need different types of interfacing. So you could get the lightweight interfacing. So just to let you know, with the lightweight interfacing, your bag would not come out that strong and durable. You will still have a bag, of course. You will still have a bag that you create. But the lightweight interface is very light, as you can see here. Very, very light. It's very easy to rip. It's very, very light, right? So that one we sell it for like $5 a yard. Or if you buy the package, depends on which package you buy from us. We send you, depends on which package you buy. We send you either this one, of course, or this one. So this one I usually say is the heavier weight interfacing. It's more the stronger, durable interfacing. This would make your bag come out very much professional, of course. So this is the different types of interfacing. This interface alone by itself is like $25 a yard. You know, I went to Fabricland in my area and check out how much for the interface. It was like $30 a yard plus tax. So these are interfacing. They're actually very, very expensive. But this interface would make your bag look strong. And for guys, let's say you want to sell bags, because I see Sharon, Anne-Marie, like whoever would want to sell bags. Those things you have to keep in consideration when you price in your item. How much you spend for your interface? Because if you spend like $5 for the interface, the bag might be cheaper compared to if you spend $25 for the interface, right? So all those things you want to consider itself. So anyway, I just want to kind of come on a briefing to show you the different types of interfacing, the supplies you would need. So 2 yards of fabric, those things are in the email for those who sign up. You need about 2 yards of fabric. And of course, you need to buy the pattern from us. We don't do free cut measurement. We already have the pattern. You get the pattern, and of course, you would be able to assemble your bag together. Okay, so that's what we want to talk about here today. So if anyone have any question at all, you could definitely let us know. If anyone is in Canada, Toronto, Brampton, I would love to learn to sew. I want you to make a comment. I would definitely contact you because we are starting our next session. Our next sewing our next sewing session is starting in June 10th. So if anyone want to, anyone who is living in Brampton area, who's living in Mississauga area, I want to learn to sew, because that's where many of my students coming from right now. You can definitely give us make a comment in the comment section below on any one of our platforms. We'll contact you. And if anyone is interested in online classes, because I'm trying to get back onto online classes, but let me see if my Zoom is there. I'm not sure. Is anyone on Zoom still on Zoom, or did you disconnect? Okay, my Zoom is gonna come back. So if anyone want to do online classes, let us know. So hi, I see someone join me on Zoom. Thank you so much for joining me. Thanks so much for joining me. Okay, so anyone want to do online classes? Because a couple of people have been asking me for online class. We're trying to come back on classes slowly but surely. And that's one of the things we have in our ready to bring back online classes itself. So how much for what's the cost of my class? Definitely. Sorry?
I think.
Oh, now we're back on Zoom. Okay. Sorry guys, am I muted?
Okay.
So for those on Zoom, am I muted? Okay, I don't know if I'm muted or my Zoom students is using muted, but someone is muted. So hi Ben, thanks for joining me. You asked for the cost of the class. So the cost of the class, is it online or is it in studio? If it's in studio, I will send you the link for my website. For those who want in studio class, because right now we have we have the price for in studio class right now. In studio class, we make it very reasonable, guys. Our classes, I can tell you right now, our beginners class is very, very within budget. Okay, so we're not making any joke because we want you to learn to sew. We have classes for $110, and it's you could come for 3 times a month, 2 hours per session. However, there is no makeup class for that session. We have class for $125. That's how cheap the class is. And you come for 4 classes a month, 2 hours per session, no makeup class. That's the beginner session. We have 6 session, which is $240. If you decide, you know, I'm gonna come this Monday, the next Monday I wouldn't come. We have class for $240. We have class for $240, and then of course there's no makeup. There is flexibility with that class. So Ben, for the online class, I'm gonna send I'm gonna send the information out. I haven't structured a pricing for the online class as yet. The class I was giving was only for in studio, but thanks for the question. I'll definitely get back with you for the online class. I just want to know who would like to take online class, so then we will structure a class back online. Because before, during COVID time, I was having a lot of online class. So please write down here. I can't hear you. Okay, I would definitely get back to you, Ben, on that. Sorry if you cannot hear me. I'm not sure why, but I'll get back to you on that. Hi, Kelly. Thanks for joining me. So Kelly's on YouTube. Thanks so much for joining me. So any question, guys? Sorry for just yapping away. Any question you have? Any question at all? Any question anyone want to ask me at all, or just want to say anything? Maybe you have been sewing or anything at all. That would be grateful than me just chatting. So you are interested? Okay, fantastic. I'll get back to you on the online class as well. Fantastic. Anyone who is joining me live, you could say live. Anyone is joining the replay, you could also put replay for when, of course, this live is done. Thank you, guys. And Ben, where are you connecting with me from? I would like to know where my students is connecting with me from. Is it from wherever? Just let me know. Any question, guys, on Zoom?
No.
Any comments? Anything at all?
Yes, Jaleese, this is Sharon.
Hello, dear.
I would like to say thank you, Jaleese, for having confidence in me. When I took the beginning class, you had confidence in me that you can do the advanced class. So I would like to say thank you for giving me confidence and for all your teaching and your wisdom and sharing your knowledge, because I see I have grown a lot, since I've been sewing with you all.
Awesome.
So I would like to say thank you.
You are welcome. Thanks to you, because you are the one that actually have me online trying to say, I'm a teacher to teach students who like to learn to sew. So thank you so much, my dear, for your support. Thank every one of you guys for support. But Sharon, you are so very welcome, my darling, and you're doing wonderful. I'm loving what you're doing. Trust me, I'm loving it. And you're welcome. And everyone else, of course, Anne-Marie. So now Anne-Marie will be posting knitting stuff. So we are looking forward to it. You are welcome, guys. You are so very welcome. Awesome. And it's so good to see you too, Kelly. So everyone know Kelly here, right? So Kelly's on YouTube, and she says it's good to see me. It's so good to see you too, my darling. It's so good to see you. I can't wait for us to connect on Zoom very soon. I have so many things up my sleeve. Like Anne-Marie said, I have to write things down, and that's exactly what I've been doing slowly but surely. And I'm getting better at it, that's for sure. Because there's so many things.
I went to visit Kelly 2 weeks ago.
Oh, 2 weeks ago. Oh.
Yeah, I've been to her shop several times.
You guys, yeah, I think I saw a picture the last time. But you guys didn't take picture and post again. It's so nice to take picture and encourage each other.
She did. She took a picture.
Oh, okay. But nobody posted. Or maybe you guys posted and I didn't even see the picture. Oh, boy.
Ask her to post it. I think she's on the YouTube.
So Kelly, post the picture with you and Anne-Marie, okay? Because I want to see the picture. Post the picture. I'm not sure if you're still there. Good night, Sister Ijoma. Thank you so much for joining me. Thank you so much for joining me. I appreciate you joining me tonight. All right, good stuff. the next time I promise I'll probably have a sew along, so it would be more engaging. But again, tonight I just wanted to talk. It was a bit late anyway, and I just want to talk about the sewing event, and let everyone know about the event. So Star ID, I think you had sent me something. Okay. We are in Toronto. We are in Brampton, though we don't have a studio. We don't have any studio in Toronto. If you want to learn with us, of course, are you willing to join Brampton, or are you willing to join online? That's the only thing. If you're still around, just to answer your question, she said she would like to learn tailoring, curtain, dresses, skirts, and so on and so forth. So we teach all different types. For now, we just start with beginner because I love building beginners. Like Sharon said, you know, she was a beginner and she's online. So Sharon is one of my students online. Anne-Marie is one of my students online. Many of my students who connect with Zoom with me are online. Even Linda right now, I think Linda is one of my students as well. I think you got one of my beginner session. But I'll be back online more often, of course, Linda. So you could actually have you do you have a sewing machine, Linda?
Yes, I do.
Yes,
I
you
have a
do.
sewing machine.
Okay, fantastic. But have you been sewing little by little, like you know how to thread the machine, run the bobbin?
Well, I don't sew all of like it's been a while. It's been quite a while.
It's been quite a while. Okay. The machine you have, do you know how to at least set it up or no?
Yes, I think so. Yeah.
Yeah. Because the thing is, I know we could you have like 15 minutes with me on Zoom. Remember, this part of the package that you got.
Oh.
Yeah, you have 15 minutes with me on Zoom. So message me when we could come on Zoom. Maybe we could just make that 15 minutes into an hour. Oh, sorry, in half an hour. But you must have your machine with you. Let me send me the name of the machine so we could actually just look at it, because at least you want to take part in the event, right? So you want to make sure your machine is all set up. So just message me, and then I could find time to connect with you at a one-on-one 15 minutes itself, because you do have that based on what you had purchased for me. Okay. Okay. Awesome. So just message me. You can message me after. Fantastic. I try some session to come there because I don't know how to sew anything. That's okay. Then after I know what to do, I can join online. Okay, that's actually wonderful. I actually usually have students from Toronto as well. There was one lady that coming from I think she was coming from the heart of Toronto, was taking the highway to kind of get to my 6:30 class and stuff like that. You could itself, but again, just let you know that I may come with online classes. I don't know when I would come with online classes yet, but you could learn just as online as in studio. Many of my students saw me online, buy a sewing machine and start to sew, and even take my advanced class online. But for now, if you could come to the studio, maybe because the class is very reasonable right now. You could take 3 classes a month. You could take 4 classes a month. You could take 6 classes, and you have to use that 6 classes within the year. So that means if you miss a class, it doesn't hurt you in any way. And you know, you could try your best if you want to come to Brampton itself. You know what I mean? And then you, as mentioned, once you learn a couple how to thread the machine, how to run the bobbin, then online would be perfect for you. Absolutely. Okay, I still want to do sewing video summit. Yes, I know. I was wondering if anyone's going to ask me about that. So remember we talked about the sewing summit, guys? And then I get
Kelly.
I know that is Kelly. And then I get lost in transition. Because I told I said, you know what, send me some small videos. But the thing is, I didn't follow. That's the problem. Is not you guys, it's just me. I said, send me some small sample videos. Let me put it together and stuff like that. But yes, definitely, the summit will go on. We have to do the summit. We must do the summit. It's because it's something that we had sit and plan, and then everything just kind of go this way and that way. But I think we come together and do a summit will be fantastic. We'll talk about that. We'll come and talk about that, Kelly. We will, for everyone else that was involved, we'll talk about that for sure. You are welcome, Star ID. You are welcome. You are very welcome. Okay, guys. So again, just to recap what I mentioned, what I came on here for. We are going to be having the tote bag sewing event, and that event I actually scheduled for the month of August. I had initially said June, but then I realized, that I need more time for advertisement and all that. So it's in August, more to the mid of August, I would have this event itself. I will send out again the information. We are making a professional tote bag with pockets, guys. So it would be pockets on the inside, pockets on the outside. If you want pockets on both inside, you could choose to just have one pocket. It have straps. We have the different types of interfacing. I talked about it earlier on. We have the heavyweight interfacing here for the bag. Sorry. We also have the lightweight interfacing itself. You have the option. You must get the sewing pattern from our website. Again, I will send the link under this live where you can sign up for the event. You must get the link, the pattern itself from our website. You could choose to buy the fabric from us, pre-cut fabric. We'll send it out to you with the interfacing, with the zipper, with everything you need, including the pattern. And then you have the pattern, of course, to make another bag if you need to make, more bags. The goal when I teach is not for you to just, make one bag with me and that's the end of the story. No, it's for you now to do and post as many of my students are doing right now. I just need to be more active itself in my group, which I am not. I could tell you that for sure. I need to be more active to encourage more. But you need the pattern from us. You could get 2 yards of fabric itself. You need a 22-inch zipper. You need a 22-inch zipper itself.
I'm watching your video.
It's okay, that's fine. My daughter just realized that I'm on this YouTube live and she's watching my video live. So thank you, my daughter. Yes, so you could get the fabric. It's 2 yards of fabric, and the zipper is 22 inch for the zipper. Of course, sewing machine, guys. You must know how to thread the machine and run the bobbin. That is key for taking the tote bag event. Now, that doesn't mean you cannot come on Zoom. You are more than welcome to come on Zoom for the event if you don't have a sewing machine. However, the goal for those who take in the event is to know how to sew at least a straight line. You must know how to set up your machine, how to thread the machine, and how to run the bobbin. So yes, thank you, Kelly. Yes, the 22-inch zipper. That's the length of the zipper you need for the actual bag. So and the thing is, guys, even though you never sew zipper before, you'll be fine. I'll be going step by step, so you guys will be just fine. Just know how to thread the machine and run the bobbin, and you will be fine by God's grace. Okay, so that's what it is. The 2 yards of fabric at least, and then you need a 22-inch zipper and my sewing pattern, and of course your sewing machine. You don't have to be a pro in sewing. You just need to know how to thread the machine and run the bobbin. And of course, you need a different type of interfacing. Supporting us by buying the supplies from us is fantastic. If you cannot buy the supplies from us because you're in different places of the world, no problem. At least you have to have the sewing pattern from our website itself. All right.
I have a question, Jalise.
Yes, my dear.
Is there a third choice for the interfacing?
Yeah, you could actually, there's many choices for the interfacing. Absolutely. That's a great question, actually. Yes, there is different types of interfacing. You mean a third choice in interface, you mean, Anne-Marie?
Yes, interfacing, because you was the light heavy, so that's like the low and the highest. What about the in between?
No, you know what? The thing is, I'll tell you, there's even higher than this one. I can tell you that. There's even, like, if you want, I have, let me see if I have it here. Yeah, I have. There's so many different choices. There's not just 1, 2, and 3. There's lots of choices. Like I have this this interface in here. It's more stiff. It's even because this one is more like a how you call the word, fleece sort of like, right? It's way better than the light. Like it's like by far way better than the lightweight interfacing. But again, it's a fleece interfacing. But this one is a harder, stiffer interfacing. So there's so many different choices of interfacing. The thing is how durable you want your bag to be. But again, I would say stick with the fleece one. But if you want to go even higher to make your bag even more stiff and solid, there is so many different types of interfacing. So that's a great question. That is a great question. Does that answer? I think the Zoom is sticking again. You guys hearing me or no?
We can hear you. The picture is just sticking.
It's just sticking, yeah. So does that answer your question, Anne Marie?
Yeah.
Yes.
Thank you.
You're welcome. You're welcome. So yes, that was a great question. There's so many different types of interfacing. It's just that I sell the two types, and I just let you know that which one is the better one. But again, there's so many different choices. Even stiffer interfacing. With the interfacing, will the bag be washable? Absolutely. Yeah, absolutely, Kelly. So she wanted to know if the bag will be washable. Absolutely, because I have bags and my husband I think washed it for me. Yeah, absolutely. And you'll be just fine because you make it from fabric, it get dirty because wear and wear. Absolutely, it will be washable. Yes, definitely. This one I know for sure. This one, yeah. This stiffer one, maybe you may have to just kind of restructure it, but absolutely it is washable. I think anyway, I have a bag which I made for my daughter. I don't have it with me. I should. That I make with this interface. It is so solid. It's just that I find it's just too solid for me right now. So that's why I kind of use this one. I like this one better. It's more durable, when I wear it and everything. I like my bags with this one. That's the main thing. So yes, Kelly, it is definitely washable. All right, guys. So I'm loving this live. So what I will try my best to do for tomorrow, I will do another live tomorrow for those who have any question in general. I probably might do a so long tomorrow. We'll see how it goes. But I want to thank everyone for joining me. For those who are in Toronto, Brampton, Mississauga, and want to learn to sew, we do teach sewing classes. We will try our best to come up with online classes for those who are interested. And I know that have many students have been messaging me and asking me, when am I doing this online class, or if I'm still doing online class. I don't do it right now because I don't have a structured time zone. And for the classes in Brampton where I teach is only on Mondays because I have I'm in a community center. That's where I teach right now, in a community center. So we only get a space on a Monday. Monday we have the event. Sorry, the Monday we have our sewing classes. So only Mondays. We do have quite a bit of our students, even though it's only one day. Many other students are contacting me, would love other days, but unfortunately only have Monday. I realized over time Mondays have been working really well for me because the beginning of the week people want to just get over with it. So Mondays we have quite a bit of our students. Morning class 10:30 to 12:30, evening class 6 to 8 or 6:30 to 8. And we are trying to come in with in-between class, like, retirement moms or retirement people who is at home and they want to take class maybe between 1 to 3. We will be coming up with classes of that as well, but it's only on a Monday. So this is the tote bag, guys, a very beautiful professional tote bag that you'll be making on the day of the event. Yes, yours will look just exactly like this. Once you follow my step by step. Get your sewing pattern, get your supplies. I'll put the link in the description below, and we will have fun by the grace of God on that day. Lastly, I want to tell everyone across the board, regardless of who you are, I love teaching sewing. That's one of my heartbeat by the grace of God. But more so, I am a Christian. By the grace of God, I am born again. And I love sharing the word of God with my fellow students. One thing I will let you guys know that Jesus Christ is real. He loves you. One of the goals is for you to know him as your personal Lord and Savior. The Bible says, for God so loved the world that what he gave his only begotten son, that whosoever believe in him shall not perish but have eternal life. And that is a fact. Just to let you know that I want you to know that Jesus Christ loves you. What is the date? So that's a great question. The date is August the 16th to the 19th. So it's 3 days event. So thanks for that question, Kelly. It's a 3 because that's the only thing I didn't mention. So thanks for that question. It's 3 days event, August the 16th. So let you guys know it is my husband and I anniversary, wedding anniversary. So August the 16th, and it's also my husband's birthday. Could you imagine?
Oh,
so double. So I was like, you know what, that day.
Teaching a class on your
anniversary? I trust me. Listen. I'm not. I don't know. I just want to. I guess. It's my anniversary and it's my husband's birthday. Maybe you will compel me to just to do something I love to do, and that's what I love to do, and I choose to do it on that day. So it's my husband's birthday and it's our anniversary. So it's the 16th to the 19th. it's 3 days, but I make it 4 days just for people to connect, and some people may need to know how to connect the pattern and all that, and kind of network and all that. So eventually we'll start the 16th, we will end the 19th, and by the grace of God, we will have a great time. All right, so thank you so much for everyone who joined me on Zoom. Any other question?
I'm officially retired today.
You're officially retired. Oh, did
Yes.
you? As a teacher?
Today.
Come on, Sharon, let's give back. Let's give back. She officially retired today. That's fantastic, girl.
Yes.
I'm excited for you. I'm excited for you.
Thank you.
You are so welcome.
Mom.
So that means you're on, oh yeah. So anyway, we're not gonna go into that, but awesome. And she was a teacher to let everyone know. So Anne-Marie have the teaching, spirit, yeah, the teaching skills in her. So that's why Sharon should be thinking about teaching us how to knit, how to crochet, right? That's the word, how to crochet. So very soon we will be learning how to crochet, of course. So she'll think about it, and of course we'll get to know the big news. So why so long away? I was going to be ready this weekend. Kelly's
Is that
drama.
Kelly?
Yes, Kelly wants it now. It's, you know what, Kelly, I had to get a lot of people to sign up. That's the thing. So that's why and how to get people to sign up and this and that. So that's why it's so long. I can't just have it posted and then have it the next day. I want people to sign up so, more and more people could actually make the lovely bag. Fantastic. All right, guys. So I want to say good night. Thank you so much again for joining me. Thank you, Kelly, for all your beautiful questions on YouTube. Thank you, Ben, for your interest in our live classes. I am going to message you, of course. Thank you for all my Facebook participants. Thank you so much for those on Zoom. Thank you, Anne-Marie. It's a pleasure to have you on board with me today. Sharon, Linda, I think there's a few other ladies that left, but thank you so much for joining me. Guys, have yourself a wonderful night until we meet again by the grace of God. Take care.
Alrighty, and I'll see you soon.
And we'll see you soon when you come to Toronto. There you go. Yay! Bye-bye. Thank you so much, guys. Have yourself a wonderful night. Take care. Bye, Kelly. Bye, guys. Bye. Good night. Good night. Thank you so much.